Hey everyone, a lot's been happening in the last couple weeks, and actually I've filmed this a couple times, but every time something new happens and I have to start over again to update you guys on what's been happening. So I'm really excited to share some of this news with you. So yeah, as some of you might have seen on September 1st, Japan started to open their borders again to people with visas and resident status, which I currently have, and that would allow me to get back into the country. But soon after that, my team actually found out that if I was out of the country for more than a year, that my resident status would expire. So I left Japan on October 22nd of 2019, which means I would have until October 22nd of this year in order to get back into the country and renew my visa. And because of that, because I want to keep my resident status so I can get back into Japan later, I'm actually going to be making a trip back to Japan. I'm flying out next week on October 6th, and I'll be there for about a month. And I'm really excited to be going back, even if it is for just a little bit. Unfortunately, the first 2 weeks I'm there, I'm going to have to quarantine. But the second 2 weeks, I'll get to see my team, I'll get to see my friends out there, and even participate a little bit in the ministries. So this has all happened pretty quickly. Within the last couple weeks, I bought my plane ticket. I uh, figured out where I was going to stay. And just last Thursday, I was down in Boston at the Japanese consulate having to pick up paperwork so that I can get back into a country. That's actually a huge answer to prayer. I wasn't sure that that was going to go through. I originally had a lot of visa issues the first time around, so um, definitely praise God for that. And the last detail was that I needed to take a COVID test 72 hours before my plane flies out on Tuesday on the 6th. And I think I've got that figured out now after loads of phone calls today. So um, definitely praise God for all those details coming through. So I'm really excited for this opportunity to go back to Japan, even if it is just for a short time. But really the main reason that I'm going back is to extend my ability to get back into Japan later once I've raised 100% of my support. And so this extension will give me until my visa expires next March of 2021. And like I said, I do need 100% of my support to get back into the country. And even though it's possible to get back into Japan after my visa expires, I'll have to restart that process over again. And there's no telling how long that would delay me. So the goal is that I can get back in and raise all that support before March. So that's really my big prayer request right now. All these details have pretty much been figured out, but now I just need to complete raising all my funds. I have about 45% of that right now. I need about 3,500 more in monthly commitments to reach 100%. So you can be praying for that, be praying that God would just provide individuals and churches who want to partner with me and come alongside me to help me reach that goal. So I definitely appreciate your prayers on all this. And if you wanted to come alongside me and partner with me to help me reach that goal, definitely reach out to me. Or if you wanted to give a one-time gift to help support this trip, as many of you have been asking about, please email me at adam.bailey@efca.org. You can also call me on my cell phone at 802-461-4771. And you can also find out more info about my ministry or contact me through my website, which is at adamintokyo.com. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to be filming more updates when I'm in Tokyo, so stay tuned for those.